So, we just got out of the 2015 animated feature Minions, and I mean, do we really need IMDb for this? Because most of the voice actors, I mean, besides Scarlet
Overkill with Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock, yeah,
Herb Overkill with John Hamm.
that's about it. Beside that, I mean, like most of the other like bits of the movie are just not English. Was Guru? Okay, so at the very end, it ties in, bless you, to Despicable Me.
Wasn't even salsa. I didn't
Who?
realize that.
Oh, Michael Keaton?
Like the narrator.
No, the narrator was Jeffrey Rush.
Jeffrey Rush? Alright, so Jeffrey Rush is the narrator, but beside that, was Guru at the very end? Was he played by Steve Carell?
Yeah,
Steve Gru, whatever. Not bad. So the movie is basically everything that's promoted in the trailers. The Minions go throughout the course of history. Very cleverly tied in, I'll say. Especially in the Napoleon part. I was just like, yo, that's pretty cool. And they're looking for their new master. Takes place from prehistoric age, 1968, where they meet Scarlet. And they have to steal the Queen's crown, Queen Elizabeth. And it takes them on their journey. I enjoyed Minions. I mean, it was a good movie to, like, get my cares. Yeah, it's a good kid movie to get your cares and worries out of the world just to enjoy a good movie. The comedy, for me, was very hit and miss. I mean, there were some bits where I was like, alright, like, this thing needs to kind of wrap up.
There's a lot of WTF moments.
Yeah. I was just, alright, this is one question I want to know. How is everybody in this world okay with Minions? Like, not one person would freak out if I see a giant...
Scary looking.
No, they're not, but a giant, you wouldn't, like, just an eyebrow, a giant yellow thing, just, like, just walking down with, like, one eye, two eyes.
How about three small yellow things just walking around the room?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just, like, nobody would ever say, like, huh,
Where the fuck did they get telephone from?
or that, or no, probably
No, it seemed like they fit into
to society
like,
too well.
especially with
They had a telephone in the middle of a cave. I'm like, what the fuck? Hello?
Stewart playing the guitar.
Oh.
He called it a ukulele.
Ukulele. It's like, oh, yeah,
Electric
and ukulele. I was just like, their language is, it's basically Spanish.
It sounds
Spanish,
a lot like
something else.
Yeah, it's Spanish and
Spanish
Spanish.
and Italian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we have it here. So
Mixed together.
Stuart's the leader. Bob's like the kid of the group, and then
No, Kevin's looking
or Kevin's the leader. Bob's the like
Baby
cute
brother.
one, yeah, and then
Stewart's the cool
Stuart's
guy.
yeah, he's the pop culture. Oh my
He's the
gosh,
one with the hair.
when they were
It's like
watching
a
the dating game, I was
commercial
just
where-
like, yo.
It's like a reflection of the little girls.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Dang it, I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Good eye. I know. I just put that two and two together. I'm like, all right, that's cool. It's pretty clever. But I like, this movie was all right. It was a fun ride. It's not necessarily meant for adults per se, but I mean, like, it's meant for kids.
A couple jokes that were, I guess, meant for older kids.
Like the threesome thing when they're in the tub. Like,
Before he gets in the hot tub.
all right, like what?
Time travel,
Baby
dude.
suit. And when he killed himself.
It got weird with the banana scene.
Oh
When
yeah,
they thought Kevin was
banana.
they started sucking.
Yeah, I think that was like one of the funny jokes, and they had the scientists like, "Oh, you killed the original one." I'm just like,
And
and they,
that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was
it's like, yo,
Steve Coolidge.
really?
Yeah, he did that. He did the card.
Oh, nice. But plain and simple, enjoyable movie, I guess, for the time being. It's definitely, this is like the film you would go to if you want to shut off your brain, if you want to just keep a kid quiet for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a solid, I'm being generous, a 2 out of 4. That seems pretty like,
Yeah, same here.
So anybody want to go around, talk about their favorite scene or what they would give it? Or...
Well, my favorite scene had to be the scientist who kill himself in the past. Like the future self kills the past self to kill the future self.
Is it kill or murder?
Yo, the one just like, I got this.
Isn't it technically suicide? Because he killed
You're right.
himself.
Suicide, not murder.
It is
suicide.
Yeah, there's a lot of death in this movie. It's just like, oh, we're just gonna go past this and just it happened.
Had a better time traveling plot than Terminator
Like-
Genesis.
I enjoyed that movie.
Well,
I enjoyed it.
Rashawn likes everything.
No, I
Oh,
enjoyed
man.
that movie because it was actually better than the last.
like I think what I didn't like about this movie had to be the narrator, like not narrator plus the minions speaking, because I kind of wish they had subtitles, honestly, to say what they're doing.
Understood what they're saying.
Like, you get the
I had
gist.
it just- that's the funny part. You supposed to try to figure it out.
Yeah, but like when Bob made that speech as like king, it was just like I wish there was words there. Just so, like, yeah.
It could have been
So-
funny if there was like these random subtitles where it's like to people, it's like, oh, there's something went to there. Like if it didn't make sense, they'd be like, oh.
You knew what they were saying.
For a great kids movie. What we're doing is out of 4.
Yeah, it's out of it.
I give it a 3.
Whoa, okay. Alright.
For a great, based on this kids movie, it had pretty much a solid point. It had me entertained as well, and I'm a freaking adult, so I'm like, we're all adults. So I was just like, it's fun for film.
Basically, like what Jared said, it's just a regular, kids movie. There are a lot of funny parts in it. I'm trying to figure out what my favorite scene was. Oh, when Stewart hypnotized the guards and they went into their little dance routine. I think that was funny.
Well, Stewart is a musical one.
Yeah.
Yo, the Jimi Hendrix thing at the end. How he was like playing the guitar. I was like,
When he
whoa, all right, I like this.
kills the guitar solo.
Marty McFly over here destroys the guitar. Right after.
But yeah, I'm just gonna give it a 2.
I'd say my favorite scene was probably the bank robbery.
Oh,
Yes.
That's my favorite scene too.
Yeah.
Okay, these happy family, like, hey guys.
Yeah.
Put on a mask and that gun comes out of nowhere. Like, what did?
Like Bonnie and
What did
Clyde
that
lived and
turn
had
into?
children of other Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, they're the Manson family.
Oh, jeez, you're right.
Oh,
If you know your history, oh, jeez.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah,
I didn't
but-
put that together. I mean, it could be potentially.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Theoretically.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say that was probably my favorite scene because it was just random out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they're so cheery and happy when like the
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
thought.
oh, okay, we just got to make a little pit stop. It's just like rob a bank.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like family vacation for a second there.
I had a feeling about those families when she pulled out a blade on that apple. I was like,
Who wants to stretch their legs?
just passing out apple slices with a blade. I'm like, this
You know what that?
is something about this family. Oh, rob a bank.
She pulled out that blade. The first thing in my mind, maybe it's just because I grew up with it. Anyone remember Dennis the Menace
Oh,
from the '90s with the robber? You was like, yeah, can I have a piece of that apple? Pills out the switchblade, stabs them. Just like, what the fuck?
Me, I give it a movie a 2 out of 4.
All right, yeah, that's pretty solid.
Cadillac, it's
I also give this movie a 2 out of 4. You guys already said my favorite scenes. It was the bank scene and it was the guitar scene at the end. Those are my favorite scenes.
That had you like dying laughing.
Yeah,
to
it
see
did.
I was looking, I was like, yo, Cadillac over here, just like.
It was funny. It was hilarious.
That movie had me cracking up.
All around great movie, good kids movie, good for Minion fans. It ties into Despicable Me. It's a prequel, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the soundtrack was real
Yeah, the
solid,
soundtrack
too.
was really good, really good.
Still like a badass as a little kid. too.
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, another thing about Groot, I was just looking, I was just like, it is pretty cool, because I was like waiting, I was just like, the only reason for why this movie has any resonance is to be a prequel to Despicable Me, and I was like, I'm just waiting for like this one scene where it ties in together, and I was like, I'm just waiting on it, and it's like,
But you see him in the beginning though when they get to the
That's what I
convention.
thought.
Yeah,
You do?
Yeah, you see Groot right there with Dr. Flores with Freeze.
Are you serious?
I
Oh!
thought that was him too. I wasn't sure.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was him, I was just looking, I was like,
When I saw the freeze
Right.
Yeah,
Like he turned around when they were walking.
I missed it.
I don't know if this deserves a rewatch to see that scene again. I might just YouTube it. Just be like, oh, I was in there. Look at that.
You think they're gonna make it memes too?
No.
I think they need.
They may, because
Through
Minions
the
are popular.
colleges.
Minions are really popular.
Stick on me in college.
The next movie,
Oh,
the Minions need girls. They need females.
and a reason to
There's
repopulate.
no gender.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they.
And they don't, it's not their age or nothing, so.
Yeah.
They
But how do they make more? Well, what happens if they if one dies or something? Like,
Despicable Me. They explained how they create minions.
really?
Yeah, it's in the
Root creates them.
Yeah, it's deleted scenes.
Oh, okay.
Like bonus minions.
Yeah, because I was about to say,
But in the beginning of Minions, they were.
organisms that they just were there.
Well, it started as like one, and then it
That was
just.
funny how they kept.
So
going.
were they the
cloned
ultimate
them
race
and,
now?
Oh, the T-Rex. They took out the T-Rex just like the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park. I was like, no, not again.
Took out Jared's best friend.
Not again.
Average it out is 2.
All right, so the overall score for Minions is a 2 out of 4 for the Guys Night crew. Pretty solid film. Movie. Not out of film. It's a movie. But I guess that concludes this podcast. There's not really much else to say about it. So, all right. Until next time, this has been Jared Avery.
Skullduggery.
This is Keel.
Sean.
In Cadillac.
Cadillac.
Yes. Be sure to like us on our Facebook page, subscribe to us on our YouTube page, follow us at Guys Night Movies, and on Twitter at Guys Night Movies. And also be sure to check out our film, Vengaza, that we did for a film competition. We are now on iTunes as well. Just type in Guys Night Movies and you can find us, and be sure to subscribe. And our shirts are available on the site. So remember, we do what we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time.
We're out.